All right, the finale of Championship Saturday, and we may have saved the best for last. Valor and Creek, of course, the rematch from earlier this year, and Valor history on their side. Recently, we mentioned looking for their sixth straight state championship. Creek, however, has Dave Logan on their side. Logan, of course, seeking a state title with his fourth different school. That is unprecedented. Early on, Cherry Creek in control, moving right down the field on an extended drive, but the Valor D would hold. It would force a 38-yard field goal by Henry Lyon. It goes just wide left, still scoreless midway through the first. Fast forward now to the second. Valor on the move. Dylan McCaffrey, great pump fake. He'll drop it right into the arms of Eric Lee down the sideline. That'll go for 37 yards, but the Creek D, they would hold as well. They would limit the Eagles to a 30-yard field goal, and Valor will crack the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. And Creek offense, though, would start to figure things out. A few drives later, Milo Hall finally getting to the edge. He'll scamper all the way down to the Valor 30-yard line. Very next play, Hall again. Busts through the line, then shows off his speed. He'll dive for the pylon on the far side. Touchdown, Cherry Creek. Hall will get the Bruins on the scoreboard. Next Valor drive, disaster. McCaffrey coughing it up. Michael Moran coming up with the football. Creek taking over, just a few minutes left in the half. Valor defense, though, would hold again. Bruins forced to settle for a field goal this time. Henry Lyon puts it up and through, and it's a 10-3 Creek lead into the break. Second half we go, and the Cherry Creek defense coming up big again, pressuring the Eagles into a 3rd and long early. Then the pass gets tipped, and David Mola almost comes down with it, but he can't. The Eagles, though, forced to punt. Next Bruin possession, they go to the bag of tricks. The fake to Hall, then the reverse to Joseph Parker. He's free down the left side. He's eventually shoved out of bounds to save what would have been a sure touchdown. But the Bruins are in business until suddenly they're not. Hall, looking like he's heading to the end zone, loses the football at the 1. Valor recovers an absolute gargantuan turnover. Valor would drive it inside Creek territory, but facing a 4th and 1. Eagles going for the sneak with McCaffrey, but no, stuffed by the Bruins. Turnover back to Cherry Creek. Valor then showing a lot of resolve on defense. They come up with back-to-back sacks next drive, force a quick 3 and out. That would be huge because in the first play of the next drive, this would happen. McCaffrey, great pump fake. He'll lay it out to a wide open Ben Waters. He runs absolutely untouched into the end zone. 61 yards for the score. Just like that, Valor ties it up at 10. Into the fourth quarter now. After another quick Bruin possession, Eagles get the ball back, moving right down the field. And Danny Rambo will finish off the drive. The reception from McCaffrey, 15 yards for the score. Touchdown, Valor. They've scored 14 straight. Valor retakes the lead. Now the onus would be on Cherry Creek, and they would respond. Few drives later, Joe Kaplis sees the one-on-one coverage. Joseph Parker, he would take advantage. Drops an absolute dime into the senior's arms. Cherry Creek set up inside the 6. Few plays later, Kaplis on the sneak, finds the end zone. Cherry Creek has tied it back up. But ensuing kickoff, Valor coming up huge on special teams. Danny Rambo gets a lane on the right side. He explodes down the sidelines. Creek can't catch him. 90 yards on the kickoff return. What a way to respond for the senior. Those are the type of plays that win state championships. Cherry Creek down once again. They would have to dig deep. They would have to find an answer. And they would. They would get a spark on the kickoff. Hall, the big return, takes it all the way out to the 46-yard line. Creek in business. Then after a long run by Joseph Parker, we would get this. Milo Hall, running like a man possessed, refuses to go down, has his face mask pulled backwards, gets into the end zone. Pure power, 22 yards. Cherry Creek down 24-23. The face mask would put the ball to 1. Creek rolls the dice. They'll go for 2. DJ Luke powers his way into the end zone. Cherry Creek retakes the lead, 25-24, 5 minutes to go. Valor then would go 3 and out on their next drive. Cherry Creek would start to wind down the clock. They would take it all the way to 4 seconds to go. Valor, one final shot. McCaffrey dumps the ball off, hoping for a little magic on the laterals, but Cherry Creek would have none of it. Jonathan Van Diest would eventually pick it off. Ball game over. Cherry Creek gets their first state championship in 18 years, and they end Valor's run of 5 straight.
Why not us?
Hey, let's go get in that.
Why not us?
But, you know, it's just a great feeling to get in the end zone. I'm so happy for these seniors. They deserve nothing less.
We've always had a lot of heart, and I just can't thank my teammates enough. It was a complete team effort. It was a great game.
I don't think it's hit me yet. You know, we're sitting here, last one standing, but you know, I think I gotta sit here, wait, celebrate with my team a little bit, get in the locker room, and I think that's when it's really settled in that we're the state champions.
It was my last high school game, so I knew I had to play harder. And I knew the other 10 guys would play harder with me on the field, so I'm proud of everyone. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for us. Everybody on this team has worked so hard. Everybody's worked so hard. It's just a big deal for everyone. It's going to be a big deal for the community.
No, I mean, they're all special. Today's special because it's today. It's the latest one, and these kids have never experienced a championship, you know, and to start 1 and 2 and to have a lot of doubters and to sort of regroup and to make a run and play the schedule we did, and then ultimately to have to play Valor twice and Regis twice. I mean, it's a great accomplishment from a group of young men who have bought in and worked so hard. I'm just thrilled that they've been rewarded.